Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So before starting my JavaScript playlist, I just wanted to show you this example, the light bulb example that we have in W3 schools. So basically we have a light bulb and we have two buttons, that is to turn on the light and to turn off the light. And if I press this button, the light bulb will glow, and if I press this button, the light bulb will be turned off. So many of you might be thinking that we are basically turning on and turning off the light with the help of these two buttons. But let me tell you, that is not the case. What we are doing, we basically have two different images. One is this image and one is this yellow image, yellow colored light bulb. And what we are doing, with the help of JavaScript, we are changing the value of src attribute of the image tag. Where JavaScript can also change the HTML attribute values. So how you can do this? So let me show you. So we have our index.html file. So let me have the boiler code. So what we will do, we'll simply give the title as light bulb example. Then we will simply have an h2. Let's give the heading as what JavaScript can do. Then simply we will have two buttons, one for turning on the light bulb and the other button for turning off the light bulb. So we have our two buttons. Let's add the image. So it will be, so I already have the image, like two different images, as I already told you. So initially we will show this image, the off one, the light bulb will be off initially. So I will pick this image. So initially we have this layout. Now we need to change the attribute values, that is the src value, with the help of JavaScript. So let me link my external JavaScript with the HTML file, that is with the help of script tag. So the script src would be script.js, that is the same name as our external JavaScript file name. Now what we need to do, we need to add event handlers in our button, like onclick, and with the function as turn on. It means what will happen, if this button will be clicked, we have an onclick event handler which will run this function, and then in the JavaScript file, here in the script file, we need to define this function. It means what this function will do, we need to define there. So similarly, we need to have an onclick same as turn off. Now let's move on to our JavaScript file, that is the script.js. Here we need to simply define the function, like function to turn on the light, and let me give one ID to my image. So I will pick this image by the ID name, like my image. So function to turn on the light, simply this function. And simply we need to use one of the JavaScript DOM method, that is document.getElementById. Why this method? Because with the help of this method, we will pick this image element with its ID, that is my image. So document.getElementById would be equal to my image, as the ID name is my image. Then dot src would be simply the name of the image that we will have here, like light of .png. So we have light on.png, as this is the function to turn on the light. And the same thing we will do, one function to turn off the light. Then again, DOM method, document.getElementById, and again we need to pick this image with its ID, that is my image. And again .src would be this time light of .png. So we have our functions defined. So what will happen if I click this button, turn on the light? This event handler will call this function turn on, and here in the turn on function we have added this image, the light on png, with the help of this DOM method, and the same thing with this turn off function. So let us just check that it is working or not. So here we have our light bulb, although it is not looking like a light bulb, as I made this using the paintbrush to avoid copyright issues. So please don't laugh at me. So please assume it to be a bulb, although it is not looking like a bulb. So let's just check. So we have the option of turn on the light to see, and again turn off, again turn on. So if anyone will see this image, or maybe this thing, they will definitely think that we are basically turning on and turning off the light bulb using two buttons. But in reality, with the help of JavaScript, we are basically switching between two different images. So yes, that's it for this video. Hope you understood this example of W3 schools in a much better way. So see you all in the next one. Till then, take care.